Well, hi. Yes, I know it has been a little bit while. I know. And I know you all are like, amuse us, Katya, Katya, amuse us. Me. Look, I have to tell you, I have no ideas. I have nothing to say, and nothing is funny. Nothing. But I know that the only thing more transmissible than my excellent mood is the stupid new strains of stupid virus. So I know we are double masking and triple masking. Unless you are Satan, you are also doing it. And I just figure like, well, if it's good double and triple, maybe I just wear all of them at once, right? Can't be so bad. Must be pretty good, I guess. There we go. Here it all now, falling off face. And then, but I have discovered, make one realize. Mm. Ugh, fuck. I make one realize that look, the trouble behind mask cat is not getting enough oxygen to brain. Nope. And I know what you are thinking. You are like, oh, Katya, you're such a genius. You don't need all oxygen. You can use what is left because you're such a genius. You're not. I need all of it. I need all of it. Yeah, because I think it's the reason I not have ideas. And the last time I complete a thought was like, I think it's like November. I don't know. It's been a very long time. And also, I'm beginning to make bad decisions. And so are you. I see you at the store with your schnoz hanging out of your mask. And I hear you, oh, we have vaccine and there's light at the end of tunnel. I think I have giant Super Bowl party. So stupid. And then some of you, oh, I know, I heard this. Dry January. This is a bad decision, guys. What a bad decision. But I understand. I make bad decisions all the time now because not enough oxygen in brain, right? All the time. I most of the time think, such a nice idea. I exist on diets entirely of whiskey and chips. And then sometimes because who has enough time for all this, I try to make efficient. I perform daily exertions while drinking the whiskey. But this is it's a bad decision because in the end it just make vomit. It's a bad decision. I may or may not have drunk dialed the gentleman at the unemployment office. I don't know. He seemed nice. Maybe I just like him because he is distant in withholding. It's probably enough about that. Certainly, another bad decisions, I'm like agreeing to do things on Zoom that, like I'm agreeing to, we must find ways to work, must work somehow on Zoom. So I'm agreeing to teach all kinds of things on Zoom that clearly cannot be taught on Zoom. Like I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'll teach your children water polo on the Zoom. I am very qualified. It'll be excellent. It's a bad decision. Then one day he had like real work outside the house, like not on screen, like real work. But I didn't have enough oxygen. You know what happened? I went 1 week early. It's true story. It's a problem. Whole week early, not enough oxygen. And then I was going to make a little band with my pod people, like bubble band. You know who you are, Lisa. And I say to Ben, like, oh, you know what we should call it? We should call it Hot Wax and the Blistered Labia. It was not well received. Not at all. It caused troubles in the pod. And anyway, now we are like whole year. We are 1 whole year into all life destroyed for now 1 whole year. So I'm like by now looking under every rock for porpoise. No, not the swimmers, not the porpoise. Shut up, you know what I mean. Now, what is that saying you have in English? Like, oh, if violin player falls down in her living room and no one is there to hear her misty high B, is she maybe actually a viola player? I know it is you're saying, but it turns out it doesn't matter. Nobody cares at all if you're falling down in your living room as a violin player. So what are we going to do now for what matters? What are we going to do for the porpoise now? Like, is it enough to commit 5 seasons of The Wire, all 5, to memory? Is that enough? Actually, that's pretty good. Maybe that would do it. But I'm not one of you people. I'm not going to make filthy sourdough and kombucha. So, but what am I going to do with my life? Well, maybe I'll make craft rosin for my bows from my own tears. Would that be enough? Or maybe I have goal to be best Zoom school parent. Currently, I have perfect record. Once a day, it seems, I make a cameo in the child's classroom on the screen wearing nothing but a towel. Perfect record so far. That's a good goal. Or maybe it's time to get my own still, because, you know, if I'm going to drink from cup of bitterness every day, maybe it should be my own. Is that enough? So look, here's my advice. Make sure you get some air someplace, because we are now in the TBD, the time of bad decisions, and there's so many obstacles to good decision making right now. So get some air safely, and then tell me, what are you doing for a porpoise?